focus behind your ears for me? As I do the same for myself here. So we're going like in the middle of the ear, basically.
Yeah. Like right
Yes.
here and here.
And next to each other, so they're like a definite little pair together. And then we're putting that little wing piece on the top, with the little hoop hanging underneath of it.
Yep.
We got the plan.
Yeah.
So what did we pierce on you in the past?
You did my nose when I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
30, I literally was filling out on the form and I'm like, oh my god, how old am I? I'm either 34 or 35, and that's really sad that I don't remember that. It's kind of scary. But yeah.
Well, you know what I think it is like? I'm always like, when you get older, because I'm going to be turning, like in March, which still is a ways away, I'm going to be turning 43. So I'll catch myself that I'm already saying like I'm 43.
Right.
I think when you get older, you're already projecting the next year. Because
so
you know it's coming.
I literally, I can't even remember. I'd have to do the math now, but we'll go with 34. We'll go with the younger.
Right? Have you seen the movie This Is 40?
Literally, I'm not even kidding you. Me and my sister were hanging out right before this, and I just referenced that movie like not even half an hour ago.
It's so good when you said you can count the rings.
Yes, yes. It is the best movie ever.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
It's like that. I like that movie for like people that are getting older. That movie and
It just makes sense.
And Neighbors.
Yes.
Because it's seen from the married couple's perspective.
Yes.
Mostly, yeah.
It's all real life things.
So funny. All right. Again, tuck your hair behind your ear for me. I'm going to get you cleaned off and marked. And then we will be ready to go. That movie's so funny. Had you seen it? Well, so you were talking to your sister about it?
Yeah, because there was, you remember when they're at the school and they both approach Melissa McCarthy? And like, he approaches Melissa McCarthy, she approaches the son.
Okay.
And go just haywire on him. And
escalates quickly.
they go to the principal office and they're like, oh my God. We would never do that. And she's like, this is what happens when you corner a rat. This is what literally we were all just dying.
Have you watched the outtakes of that? Like at the I think the credits they show her just and they're like dying and she's just like it's so funny.
It is the best movie.
That movie's so ridiculous. It's such a great actors to play those roles too. Have you actually seen every once in a while, the one that plays the wife and the one that plays the older daughter have done a commercial for something else together? Yes. Yeah. And you're like, oh, they're the characters.
Yep. Both of those little girls in that movie are her kids. Did you know that?
Really? See, now I know why the heck they're always with
And they're in, what's that other movie? Knocked Up.
Yes,
they're in that one too.
It's the same universe, basically.
Yep.
Go ahead and lay down all the way. Yeah, that movie's so funny too. And then, okay, you know what I didn't know? What is the group that all those actors were on the TV show when they were young? I can't think of the name of it. Wasn't something that why am I want to say like Kids in the Hall? Or it's something else. But it's basically
the summer camp one where it's like, it's all these actors.
It's kids in like junior high or something. But basically, I didn't know, like, I was watching some trivia thing.
Yeah.
And it's all of those actors had been in that show when they were little.
Oh, God.
And now it's all of them creating these movies together. Yes.
That's rad. They're like, all that whole circle of people, they crack me up.
Yeah.
They're so funny.
So funny. I think it's funny because it's like normal life stuff.
It is.
That we're like, oh man.
I think this is a sign. I need to watch This Is 40 tonight. Because that's like, it's just too good.
So good.
It never gets old.
And I'm like, and what, John, what's his name? Is her dad?
Not John Lovitz. The guy from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's totally like out of touch. He doesn't know how to do stuff. Try to live that way for me. And it's like she's realizing she's going to have some kind of relationship with him, even though it's like not really a close one.
Right.
The one thing my husband loves about that movie is that the daughter, who's obsessed with watching Lost.
Yes, and she has a freaking meltdown.
And he started watching Lost because of that.
Yeah, oh really?
He hadn't seen it before, and he always talks about that.
He's like, I gotta know what it's all about.
What is this that this girl's stealing the laptop to watch, right? And she's like so mad, and it's like
best.
she's so young. It's like, why the heck are you even watching that show?
Right? She's like, I can't believe it. It's the best. That movie's just, it's so funny.
Hilarious. I love that.
I like when they go to the hotel. They like have like their own trip and they eat an edible and order room service. And one of them is Paul Rudd. And This Is 40.
Yes.
And Paul Rudd's on the bed and he's like, I think there's a rodent in here. And Leslie Mann crawls, like runs across the floor.
Oh my god.
It's the freaking best.
So great. Well, what about when you think that it's Megan Fox stealing?
Yes. And it's the other girl and she's like
a full-blown like drug addict.
Totally. It's the best.
That's probably the favorite movie I like with Megan Fox in it because she's kind of making fun of herself.
Exactly.
As, like, the hot girl. Like, yeah. So great.
It's the best.
Well, okay, so the girl, remember the girl that's actually the one that's stealing?
Yeah.
She's in Knocked Up. Remember, she's the girlfriend of the one like totally drugged out friend. So then it's like it makes sense, right?
Yep. She plays that same character in all the movies that she's in too.
That's funny. I love the little like character that you can continually see and stuff. So great.
So funny.
It's like a little Easter egg roll.
Yeah.
All right, let me just double check that that's met up really good. I'm going to tweak it one more little bend.
And the hoop I just leave alone, right? I don't.
The only thing I do want you to do, not on purpose moving it. However, I do want you to check that the part where it's touched together is outside of the skin that's pierced.
Okay.
So that it doesn't get irritated, by that piece sitting into the skin that's pierced. Does that make sense? So you keep the little part where it touches together outside.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and sit up. Well, see, we got through that. We joked about this.
All about a great movie.
Yes, everybody watch it. It's hilarious.